Hey Lauren, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Hey, welcome to your first shift here at Lakeside Landing. Today I'm going to walk you through how to greet a table.
Okay.
As described in your job description, that's one of the things that we do as a server. I'm going to go ahead and greet the table the first time, and then the second time through, I'll walk you through and kind of show you the steps of service, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Hey guys, how are we doing this afternoon? My name's Dustin, I'll be taking care of you guys. Can I get everyone started with something to drink? Maybe a Pepsi, a sweet tea, an iced tea, or maybe a fresh margarita from the bar? Alright, so then this time around, we're going to go and always greet a table with some coasters. It's always inviting, and it gives them a nice place to set their drink down on. And then we're always going to greet them with a set of napkins that also allows for a little bit less steps for when your food arrives. For your food, when they bring the food out to the table, they always have napkins ready to go at their disposal. And then I'm going to go to the table, greet them with my name, tell them good afternoon, good evening, good morning. It's always a nice gesture. And then I'm going to go ahead and offer them to get them something to drink. I always list a couple options for them to choose from. It's always better than just letting them assume what we have here at Lakeside Landing. So we have Pepsi products, iced tea, and sweet tea. Those are our most common options for most of our guests. And I always try to throw in whatever drink is most familiar with to you, margaritas or one of our signature cocktails. And then I'm just going to go ahead and have you go and demonstrate that back to me, okay?
Okay. Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to Lakeside Landing. My name is Lauren. I'll be taking care of you. What can I get us started with to drink? What do you guys like? Pepsi products, sweet tea, unsweet tea? Can I get you a nice cold beer from our bar? Okay.
All right, that was really wonderful. I really like how you suggested a nice ice cold beer. If they were thinking about that, but they weren't really sure if they wanted to really sway that way, they might now that you kind of brought it up again and you made it very easy for them to kind of get that kind of item from us. If for some reason you had a guest sit down and they weren't really quite sure what they were drinking yet this afternoon or this evening, how would you kind of approach a situation or take away from what we kind of learned today?
So I would for sure sit down, stow the coasters and the napkins, and greet the table normally. And then if they said that they didn't quite know or they're waiting for the rest of their party to get a drink, I would offer if they would just like a water while they waited, or maybe I would get them a beer list or a drink list so they could like look and see if they wanted anything, and then tell them, of course, all of our options for drinks: soft drinks, tea, unsweet tea, sweet tea, but probably start them with a water while they're waiting and thinking about the rest. That's how I handle that.
All right, well, that sounds really good. And here at Lakeside Landing, we're all about team support and helping each other out. So if any way along the way you have questions or you need help from another team member or something, we're always here for training and retraining and making sure that you're comfortable at where you're working at and making sure that you're comfortable with working with your tables. Do you have any other questions for me this afternoon before we move on to our next task?
Yeah, how long do you guys usually let a table sit there before you guys go up to them? Are you guys quick on a greet, or do you give them a second to sit down?
We try to greet all of our tables within 30 seconds.
Okay.
That gives them usually enough time to kind of get settled in, begin thinking about what they want to drink, and then you can approach the table just as how we did today, and get them started on that drink right away. And if they're thinking about that alcoholic beverage, but they're not really quite sure what they're getting yet or have decided with their other party, we always get to start with the water, or we always offer that iced tea or sweet tea. That way they have something to sip on while they either think or they wait for the rest of the party to join. And that way you can kind of tend to your other tables and they make sure they feel recognized and they've already been waited on. And it gives that quick service kind of judgment in their mind.
Okay, perfect.
Right. Cool. Thank you so much.
Thanks.